to open my small business. I have a Vistaprint order to unbox today for Cozy. And actually a few weeks ago I asked you guys, I posted on my Instagram stories a few different options of kind of designs I was thinking of for this, and I'm ready to reveal to you guys which design won, because I actually haven't even told you. So in this order are my new swing tags and thank you cards. Let's start with my swing tags. So I actually got these printed as business cards. Just because they're the perfect size, I was wanting a square kind of shape, and you can get them printed on recycled paper. So, oh my god, this is perfect. It's the perfect size. So this is the little swing tag. I'm going to be cutting off and rounding these corners, but this is basically a bow that I watercolored. If you watch one of my past YouTube videos, you would have seen I watercolored, painted this bow, scanned it, put it into Canva, and made this little design. I think it's so cute. On the other side, it just has some care information, and also says handmade with love for, and I can write your name on there. So I think that is so cute. That's absolutely perfect. I want to make up a swing tag right now. That's what it looks like with rounded corners. Perfect. So I've got a bunch of those. Now for the main event, the thank you card. So like I said, I had a few different designs, all using the bow that I watercolored, but I had a few different designs, and this one was the one that won, which I'm really happy about because I think this one was one of my favorites. Are you ready for the reveal? Ta-da! Oh my god, it's actually so cute! And then on the other side, I have space to write a little note, and it says, "You're the reason I get to do what I love." Because that's true. Oh my god, I'm so excited, and it's all made on recycled paper, which I love. I love that Vistaprint gives you that option. So yeah, those are my two little bits that I ordered from Vistaprint. I'm so excited with the direction that Cozy is going in. I hope you guys are too. And yeah, ooh, I love that. Okay, we've tidied up a bit, we've had some pasta, and now we can sew. First thing I actually want to try and sew are these granny squares. I want to try and sew them together. I know this is such a lazy way to do it, but I saw someone literally just use like zigzag stitch and literally just sew the granny squares together, and I really want to try that because it just made it look so clean and nice. And honestly, I hate hand sewing, so I want to just test it out and see if it looks good, because if it does, then this is like a really great efficient way to be able to make things with granny squares. This is the color scheme that I picked. Super cute, super, you know, cozy colors. We're gonna be making a dog jumper. I found this on Pinterest and I was like, I need to make this. I have also like blocked and steamed all of the granny squares, so I'm excited. Let's just get it going. That actually worked really well. If you can see that there, I did use pink thread so you guys could see, but that looks really good. It was super easy. The trick to it is to do zigzag stitch, obviously, and then I have it on 5mm width, so the largest width my machine can do, just so to make sure it catches both granny squares. So that was really easy. I'm gonna switch now to my purple thread. I'm gonna unpick this and do it again with my purple thread, just so it matches a little bit better and looks a bit more invisible, but that was success. I'm happy. Oh my gosh, we finished! This is how she's looking. I still have to weave in all the ends, and I also want to crochet a little border around all of the edges just so it looks nice and neat, but the sewing part is done. Put my little cozy tag as well, and then we have the front. Oh my god, it looks so cute. And honestly, I love how the zigzag stitch looks. I feel like it just makes it look so much more like professional, and I feel like it's sturdier than if I was to hand sew it. We're going to be using this stunning plaid fabric, and we've got pink lining as well. The finished book sleeve. There's still some threads I have to cut, but here it is. We've got the ribbon closure, the little front pocket, and the inside. We've got the pencil case that clips right on here. The cutest little heart. Now I've got a matching book sleeve and pencil case, and they're so cute.
This is my first collaboration with an
So as you've seen from my recent videos, I have been really into journaling. I find that it's just a really nice escape for me. It's just a really fun way for me to be creative. I've been journaling on and off for years, but I think the thing that really got me into regularly journaling like this is that when I started The Artist's Way, I read that book at the end of last year, and it really just helped me connect with my creative side. And now I just love journaling as a creative outlet. I used to only really journal when, you know, I had things on my mind, when I had worries to write about, and that wasn't really that fun. So now I found a way to make it something that does bring me joy, and it is a bit more fun, and I don't have to only use it to write down when I'm sad or when I'm stressed. I can do fun things like this that really help to heal my inner child and just give me something fun and creative to do. And that's why I'm taking a class through Skillshare, who is a very kind sponsor of today's video. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives with thousands of classes led by industry pros across film, illustration, design, painting, crafting, music, and more. They've designed learning paths, which I think is amazing. These are designed to help you get from novice to pro in no time. So learning paths are hand-picked classes meant to be taken in order. They build on one another and they reinforce lessons. They're available in a range of experience levels from beginner to pro, and they're really great for if you know what you want to learn but you don't really know where to start. So I'm taking a learning path called Reconnect with Yourself Through Guided Journaling. Features classes like visual journaling, drawing your feelings, writing for self-discovery with 6 journaling prompts of gratitude and growth, and way more. These are right up my alley, and I think they're going to be really great in just helping me take my journaling game to the next level. This new year, why not invest in yourself and your goals by starting your learning journey in Skillshare? It is and always has been my favorite tool to take your creative passions and turn them into something more. So if you're wanting to get into journaling like me, or doing anything else creative but you don't know where to start, I would definitely recommend checking out Learning Paths on Skillshare. The first 500 people to use my link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. So why not get started today?
So much better now that there's so much air can be.
gosh! This is so exciting. So there's a new product I have been wanting to work on. I have loved the look of these and I feel like I want to add my own designs to it. So I have ordered these glass beer can tumbler cup things, whatever you want to call them, and I want to use my Cricut to make them all beautiful. I am obsessed. I only ordered a little amount of them for now just because obviously when you're testing out a new product, especially when you're a small business, I don't know, I feel like you want to be a bit cautious and not buy too much just in case, you know, product doesn't do as well. But I am very confident in these. I love the designs I've made, which I of course will make them and show you now. But yeah, I just wanted to test these out as well because I've never made these before. I feel like they are going to be super easy though because the Cricut just makes things so easy. No, this is not sponsored by Cricut. I just love my Cricut so much. I feel like I've been trying out a new Cricut project in like every single video I've made recently, but I've just been loving it. I love playing with it and love trying new things with it. So yeah, let's make these Cricut tumblers. We're in the Cricut design space now and I've made a few different designs. I'm really excited to see how it turns out.
Charlie Brown, I can tell you what Christmas is all about. Lights, please.
Okay, this one is for all the travel girlies. I am such a travel girly, so this product just makes sense to me as a small business owner. I'm so excited to offer this one. I want to show you the newest product I literally just finished sewing up. It is this super cute passport holder. I think this is just like the perfect thing for me to bring out. It is using my fabric that I drew and designed myself with the little teddy bears and bows, but of course I want to have this available in so many other fabrics as well to suit anyone's style. Cute little bow. I've also left a space here because I think it could be really cool to have these personalized and have your name like embroidered along here or your initials or something. This could be a really great gift for a friend if you want to get something and you know they're going on a big trip. You can get their name embroidered here. I think that could be really, really cute. I've also got my logo on the back as well, of course. Got to rep the brand, and it has a little bow closure. I was thinking about all the different ways I want the closure to be, and I wanted something that was, you know, when you're in the airport, you're kind of just like on the go and you want something that's easy to grab out and easy to just open. I know usually passport holders just have like the elastic, but I kind of like thought that was a little bit ugly, and so having just a bow, just a ribbon, made so much sense to me. It's so easy to just go floop It's open, done, show passport, easy. I just am so excited to take this away with me on my travels this year, and let me know if you guys are excited for this and if you would want to take one of these on your travels too this year. I'm so excited. Also, if you're following my wedding dress with trying to a reception dress.
Sure, Charlie Brown, I can tell you what Christmas is all about. Lights, please.
Yesterday I quilted all of these, and now I'm going to cut out the pattern. We're making the kind of small regular sized makeup bag. So yeah, I'm going to sit here, cut these out and chat to you, because I feel like I've not really talked to you at all in this whole vlog. I feel like I have some moments in my vlogs where I'm just like super chatty, and then some moments where I'm just like in my zone and I'm not really in a chatty mood, but I still want to show you what I'm doing, and I feel like that's what kind of happened in this vlog. I feel good because this week I kind of just went and made an actual plan for my business. I feel like for the past few months I've kind of just been like, I'm still testing things out, I'm still learning, and I am, but I think I just never really made a plan of like what I actually want to do. Like for first collection, I kind of was just in my mindset of like, I'm just learning, I'll just make stuff and one day I'll have enough stuff for a collection, which is like just not, like that's just not good. It's not a plan. I am such a planner as well, so I feel like that's just so not me to not have a plan. And so yeah, this week I kind of went through and figured out, how much stuff realistically I could make, depending on, how many zippers I have and how much fabric I have, and kind of came up with a timeline of when I would want to have these things done by. So now I have a bit more of an idea of what I actually want to do. I have kind of a date in mind of when I would want to release my first sewn collection, which is really exciting. I've also just been in the stage of kind of figuring out how to actually make time for all of the stuff that I'm doing, be able to batch sew all these things, to be able to release the collection, with everything else I'm doing with YouTube, with my part-time job, client work, everything. There's just a lot going on. I've got a goal in mind now, so I feel like that is definitely very helpful. Basically, I just feel better having more of an idea of what I'm actually doing. I have more of a goal that I can strive for. I've also been focusing on figuring out the processes, of actually how to do things. I've been figuring out how to do things like batch sewing and basically, how I'm actually going to be able to produce a batch of products to be able to sell, because initially with my knitwear, I was wanting to be a made-to-order business, but I feel like it's just not sustainable for me, especially because, I have certain days that I am at work and it's just not very feasible if I just get, a random order on a random day and I haven't had time allotted to actually make the order. I feel like it just isn't very practical for me just with the process, but I feel like I'm now leaning more towards doing a small batch kind of thing where I'll have launch days and I will, release a small batch, a certain amount of stock every time. And so I know exactly those are the dates I'm going to be launching. I have X amount of products ready to go, and I just, in between the launch days, I just spend that time making the product. So I feel like it's a lot better of a process for me, and hopefully it can work out. And it also just means I know exactly how many products I have of each thing. I know how much of each thing to make, and hopefully the more I get into it and the more I will sell, I will know, you know, what are the more popular products, I'll know what to make more of, what to make less of, things like that. I just think it's going to be a lot better. So that's kind of what we're in the process of doing. We're, I guess, officially in the process of making my first sewn collection, which is very exciting. Like I said yesterday, I went through and batch quilted everything. Well, I did batch cutting and batch quilting of all of these fabrics. So now I am just gonna cut these out, and then I will then do a batch of sewing. So it's kind of like made in like different steps, which I think will be good, rather than just making like one full makeup bag and then moving on to the next, making another full makeup bag. I feel like I can obviously, yeah, batch quilt, batch cut, and it'll all go a lot faster, hopefully. I feel like I've crossed a line over from this is just like, you know, I'm just a girl learning how to sew things, into like this is a small business territory, because I feel like there is a line of that where I was just like, oh, I'm just making things for fun or like just to test things out, and now I'm actually like, okay, this is a small business, I want to sell things, and yeah, I feel a lot better. I'm really excited. We're going in a good direction. I hope you guys are excited. Definitely subscribe and follow me on socials. Follow Cozy Studios on socials so you can keep up with the small business as well. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching today's video. It truly does mean a lot to me. I feel like I've literally come into my craft when it comes to my videos. Being a little crafty girl has been my favorite thing, and yeah, I have really found like a community. I feel like I always see you guys' comments of like talking about, you know, the crafts in my videos and just talking to me about life, and I just love that. So keep doing that. It makes me so happy. You all are so encouraging as well. Every time I do something, or every time I sew something or something hasn't gone quite right, I always have so many of you like giving me advice of how I could do something and how to make it better, how to fix it, and I love that so much. So yeah, thank you for being here. If you're new here, please subscribe. It's a fun little crafty community we have. Thank you so much to Skillshare, one of my favorites, for sponsoring today's video. I always love working with Skillshare because I genuinely love using it, and so whenever they reach out to work with me, I'm always just so happy. So definitely click the link in the description if you want to be one of the first 500 people to get a free 1-month trial of Skillshare. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.